Okay.
Hi, I'm Lori
Hi.
Walker,
I'm Tiffany Anderson.
and this is our Zoom video. So, Tiffany, what motivated you to return to school?
What motivated me to return to school is, um, foremost, I always knew I would come back for my bachelor's degree. I definitely just wanted to get my RN so I could start working sooner, but I always knew that it was something that was mandatory. But ultimately, I want to be a CRNA, and I know that this is a necessary step. And I also didn't want it to exclude, not having my bachelor's to exclude me from some of the better job opportunities.
That's like my dream job right there would be the CRNA, but I can't not work. My husband makes up money, but not enough to support us for that. So that would be amazing. What do you expect to learn in this program?
In this program, I expect to learn get a look at different aspects of nursing because it's easy for us to get, especially as new nurses, for us to get like tunnel vision into what we see. But I definitely want to look into different aspects of nursing and really gain any knowledge through the nursing program and a lot more the administrative side, because sometimes we get upset when we don't really know the administrative side of what goes on the other side.
Right. What are your career plans after earning your BSN? Well, I mean, you said CRNA school, but will you do anything else before that, or?
Yeah, so right now I work in med-surg and oncology. So there's two things I want to do. Once I get my BSN, I want to continue to work in med-surg and oncology for a while because I do want certifications in that. And I also want to become a personal trainer, which is not nursing, but it's
Oh,
something that I
wow,
want
that's
to do.
awesome.
And then, just so I can start having other streams of income on the side.
Yeah.
And I want to go back to, I want to be a CRNA. I want to go to CRNA school eventually. But so finish my BSN, start working and become a personal trainer while I continue working as a nurse, get my certifications in my current field, and then work in the ICU, obviously, and then go ahead and apply for CRNA school.
Do you have any prior experience with Zoom or video conferencing?
I do, but it was always just the link being sent to me for the meeting. That church I go to, actually, during feast times, we get up and we pray at 5 a.m. And sometimes we would have Zoom conference calls and talk to each other or read a chapter of a book together. So that's the only experience I have, like not making a full, starting it up and doing the full shebang.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm just excited to be here. It's definitely, I went through a lot to get through nursing school, so I was like, okay, this will be nothing, but it is not the same.
You're
I
right.
have 3 small children. I'm working full time, and working full time as a nurse is, especially as a new nurse, is so much more demanding than I think people realize.
Yeah, it is it's hard. It's very hard. This is a rough life.
So thank you for asking me those questions, and I'll ask you some. So, Lori, what motivated you to return to school?
Well, I am not a new nurse. I have been doing this for a while and I'm tired. So I'm trying to figure something else out that I can do, maybe like case management or quality review just for a little while. I need to take a little break. So you can't do any of that without your bachelor's. So that's more what I'm looking forward to. Maybe NP, maybe we'll see in a few years. My kids are 23, 15, and 14. So maybe in a few years when they're all gone, I'll see about going back to NP school. But right now, it's just because I need a little bit of a break.
Okay. And what do you expect to learn in the program?
From what I feel like has been going as far as how it's going so far, is it's more like grounding. I don't, I've been a nurse for a while, so I know how to be a nurse. I just need to know like the evidence-based practice and the research process and things like that. So I just took my first research class right before this, and it's eye-opening how it's crazy. There's so
Mm-hmm.
much stuff out there and so many ways to improve nursing as it goes. So I feel like this is going to help us hone in on that, like evidence-based practice, rounding out our the way we think.
Okay. So what are your career plans after earning your BSN?
Well, like I was saying, I would love to go to CRNA school. That would be like my dream job, like if I won the lottery type situation. So then I could afford to pay for it and not work at the same time. But maybe if once the kids are older, I could do it because I've heard some people say they work on Friday and Saturdays like part time, and
Hmm.
then go to school during the week. So maybe when the kids are older and it's a little bit easier, I might be able to do that. We'll see. It's not off the table.
Hmm.
Or like I'm very into like women's health, so maybe like an NP, women's health NP, or like psychiatric nurse practitioner. I'm into that too. There's a lot of need for that in this day and age. So something like that. I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Do you have any prior experience with Zoom or video conferencing tools?
Absolutely not. Just we did other than the meetings the teachers have in the school, they do a lot through Zoom. And then we did one ARC video already. I did have a little experience with ARC for my public speaking class. That's really it. And the whole YouTube too thing. I got my teenagers helping me with the YouTube thing. So
Okay. The YouTube thing, I mean, the art thing, I swear it took, I was doing like trying to upload it during one of my shifts, and I spent like the whole shift trying to find the art button. Like
yeah,
I kept
it was
coming back,
hidden.
like,
It was
where's
hidden
this
in the thing. Yeah, I was like, I don't know where that's at.
button? But I'm
But
glad I figured it out because, girl.
yeah, I feel you on that. So I guess that's it then. We just got to upload this to YouTube.
Okay. It was nice to meet
It
you.
was nice to meet you too. So I'm
Thank
going to
you.
stop the recording.
Okay.